Hello and welcome. Sorting out a few little minor technical challenges as we work through a couple of pieces here. Getting ready for kickoff. Sunday afternoon footy, the Roosters and the Tigers. Good to have you along for the ride. Make sure if you haven't already, you've hit like on the video straight off the top. Jump into the chat as well. Let us know how you think this one shapes up. Is it a shellacking? Do the Roosters go back top of the table? Or do the Tigers spring the upset? Only time will tell. We've got 80 minutes of footy ahead of us. Kickoff about 6 minutes away. So really looking forward to this. As always, engage with it in all the ways you can. You can get the little emoji reaction. You can hit like on the video. Jump into the comments. Happy to chat anything. Footy, cricket, basketball, tennis, badminton, whatever you want. Tell me about the weather where you are. Happy for any chats in there. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll engage. You get the best of both worlds. You get your commentary and you get the conversation. So come along for the ride. Looking forward to seeing how it all washes out. But let's run through the two team lists. There are some reshuffles and some significant ins and outs. Let's start with the Tigers. At fullback is Jareen Buller. On the wings, Junior Tupou and Jarrell Skelton. In the halves, Jerome Luai and Jock Madden. The centres are Solomon Sakuru and Patrick Herbert. Up front, Alex Seyfarth comes into the starting lineup for Terrell May. Api Coruscant's at hooker. Fonua Pole is the other front rower. Samola Fainu and Tony Sukar are the back rowers, and Alex Twal is at lock. Terrell May, as I said, drops back to the bench. We've also got Heath Mason, Sione Fainu, Bunty Afoa, Tristan Hope, and Falatino Tavana. For the Roosters, no James Tedesco for the third week in a row. Cody Ramsey slots in. Billy Smith and Mark Nwang and Tawaze will be the wingers. Hugo Savala and Robert Toya are in the centres. The halves, Daly Cherry Evans and Sam Walker, where there's some scuttlebutt around that he could be talking potentially. Obviously not outside of the rules of the contract negotiation windows, or looking at an option of going crosstown to South Sydney. They might make a play for him. And then you've got up front Nafahu White, Spencer Lenu, Reece Robson is the hooker. The back row, Celestia Fiketti and Siwa Wong. Victor Radley at lock. The bench, Connor Watson, Lindsay Collins, Nat and Egan Butcher, Tommy Talau and Rex Bassingthwaite in jersey 22. So they are your two squads. Looking forward to seeing how it all shapes as we get into this one. Can't wait. Hello, Colin. Yeah, I thought so too, but they happy the Blue Baggers flogged the Dockers. Yes, well, I'm keeping a bit of an eye on the train wreck that is Sydney up against my North Melbourne Kangaroos today, Colin. You will notice, Cole, that there is a different backdrop, so there'll be no dog wandering through today on the road travelling. So live streaming from a hotel room. The joys of modern technology. Wonderful to have you all with us. As I say, both sides about ready to head out of the sheds, getting ready, getting set. I see the English have named Hugo Savala in their squad for the World Cup. Interesting manoeuvre. Join the growing list of English heritage players that they're leaning on their roots, for want of a better term. Well, that's probably the right term. The Roosters make their way out. It is Emergency Services Cup, paying homage to all of the volunteers, first responders from police, ambulance, firefighters, through to the surf rescue as well, and plenty more. In the lead up, the curtain raiser for this one, or before the NRLW, where the Roosters set a new NRLW record, winning 66-4, I think it was, over the Warriors. In the lead up, we had the Fireys versus the Police, which the Fireys won that one in a tight battle. So well done to the Australian firefighter side. A couple of cool ones like that, the Roosters. I know on Anzac Day as well, they often have the military side playing. So we've got the Ambos, the SES, the volunteer firefighters, the firefighters all out in the field. Roosters were wearing a yellow and red emergency services training top. They also have the numbers out there in yellow on the field. If we can't beat the Swans today, Colin, I won't say too much because we may not, but yeah, we're definitely not getting any closer to being a finals team, even with expanded finals, if we can't beat them today. So the Roosters and Tigers line up in a guard of honour for the coin toss. We've got the emergency services spread across the field. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Jump into the comments as well. Introduce yourself. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're a recurring viewer, good to have you back. If you're new, great to have you along for the first time. Football's being walked out by a host of emergency services and related first responders, lifesavers, fireys, SCS, ambos, paramedics, police, a bit of everything. The Roosters board members out there, Mark Burris, Nick Politis and co. Go through all the photo ops and everything else that goes with it. So kickoff obviously going to be a few minutes late at this rate because they're still out there waving to the punters. So a little bit delayed, but that's okay. The Aussies got the job done in the cricket. They routed the Bangladeshis this afternoon, finished it all off. Mitch Starc leading the way again. Great scenes. Interesting to see some of these changes. The Tigers, obviously Adam Dewey out now, done for the season. Question might be, will we ever see him in Tigers colours again? Roosters now getting ready for kickoff. Tigers set. Almost ready to get underway. Hey, G, what do we got today? Marky Mark for a double. Savala Walker. All right. Do you need the Chooks to win as well or just those try scorers? We are underway and taking that first hit up is Nafahu White. Now here's that man you've backed for the double. Marky Mark, the Wangani Tawaze. Tackled by Api Coruscant. Now they push it forward and Victor Radley takes a run here, up over the 40. That's tackle 3. I'll work it through centre field. So I might have had a late change for the Roosters here too. So we'll just have a bit of a squeeze to see what's happened there. Alex Twal's got claret coming out of everywhere at the moment. Indeed, have a late change. Nat Butcher into the starting lineup. Spencer Leniu dropping back to the bench. I'll square that one up for you. Well, Alex Twal goes and gets his beak sorted out. There we go. That one should be fixed up momentarily on your screen. And now, Tupou plays it after the kick downfield from the Roosters on his 20. Bring it out almost to the 30 now, and that'll be Sakuru. Work it forward again. Their back's just coming in for some work. They're getting it done. Skelton now takes it forward to the 40. Now Pole. Almost up to halfway on tackle 4. He's 3 metres short, just the right of centre field. Seyfarth onto Luai. Luai out the back to Buller, but well read by Robert Toyer, who shoots up and shuts that down. They go across now, Coruscant. Gets it on the outside. Doesn't go as far as he would have liked. As brought down is Sakuru. And I'll turn it over 32 out from the line, 4 in from touch. Victor Radley will take the first hit up. He's got 4 Tigers on him before he goes to ground, and he'll play it 38 out from the line, 20 in from touch on that right edge. And there goes Billy Smith for a run almost up to halfway. He gets flipped and rolled over. They come next to Butcher, and that Butcher out there in the starting lineup, almost up to the attacking 40 on tackle 3. Roosters already looking like they're getting on top in terms of territory. Robson scurries out a dummy half, gets 6 more, and he'll play it here on the 30 on the attack. That's tackle 1. Cherry Evans drops a runner underneath in Siwa Wong. Wong is tackled. Oh, he's not quite tackled. He keeps pushing forward, but it's Luai and Fainu who bring him down. Now Nafahu White charges inside the 10-metre line. Brought down by Seyfarth and Coruscant. He's 3 to the right of the post, 6 out from the line. Out the back to Walker. On. Now cut out ball here. Giving it to Smith, trying to get to the corner, and he does get to the corner. Easy as you like for the Roosters. They get their first try. And people thought it might be a bloodbath, and that's an early warning sign for the Tigers. 3 minutes gone. The Roosters lead 4 points to 0 with a kick to come from out wide. Hey, User HC, how are we? User HC, can you give me a better name I can call you, please? It just feels very impersonal. A first name, a nickname, just something. And I'll do my best to remember. Sir or ma'am. I'm assuming sir. A little sexist, but most of our fans, males. Most of them. Hey, Bernard, the West Tigers will do it. Well, they haven't got off to a good start, Bernard. Where are you tuning in from? Let us know. Chooks will win 13 plus. Well, sorry, G, I only just saw your messages. That's why Tigers are $10. They'll be even more now. You can probably get 15s or 20s. But then again, I got on North Melbourne a week and a half ago at $8.20. They end up tipping off, or bouncing off, tipping off as favourites. So you never know if you never go. Not that I'm suggesting you get value about it all. I just thought the Swans were going to rest some players, and then, well, the proverbial hit the fan. How is that game going? Let's have a look. Oh, North are getting hammered anyway. Oh, excellent. 59-21. What are they doing? Oh, dear. We can't even beat Sydney's B team. Galvanised them. The scandal. The scandal has brought the team together. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. So now, Walker from way out wide on the left-hand sideline. 22 back, 1 in from touch. Oh, how do you like those apples? Slots it from the sideline. Drops it just over the crossbar. And it's 6 points to 0. My flying start. Nafahu is due. Hey, Carleen. User HC. Come on, give me something. Give me a nickname to give you. Something you go by. It doesn't have to be your real name. And your real name would make life easy, but that's okay. Well, we'll just keep running with User HC. Feels a bit weird, though. As I said, impersonal. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure if you haven't already, hit like on the video. Jump into the comments as well. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll get our margin up. I would have thought, actually, I'm going to do this a little bit differently today. This could be a little biased of me, but I'm going with it anyway. Roosters working it forward here again, just making easy meters through the middle. Robson takes it up over halfway on tackle 4. Cherry Evans puts the kick up and easily taken there by Tupou. Brings it back out and he's met 12 out from his line by Butcher and Nafahu White. Now they work it through Skelton. Here comes Fainu up to the 30. That's tackle 4. Now Terrell May's already out there. 6 minutes gone, and they've already brought him on. Oh, he would have come on for Alex Twal with that cut. Should have been a HIA, I'm assuming. Now they go on the outside. Luai back inside. Was it touch? No, still 5. Luai runs around, cleans it up, grubbers it, regathers it, flicks it to no one. Oh, no, it goes to Fainu, and he's wrapped up immediately by Rob Toy. I didn't have a chance to react. See why Wong's in there. Watching from the UK, what's the chances of the Roosters for a grand final win? I'd say about 1 in 3. I think the Tigers are going to go for a captain's challenge here, so bear with me as I try and get my different setup working. Let's have a look. They just keep running it each time they get the last tackle opportunity. But running man, speaking of running. So it was touched by Victor Radley. I thought it looked touched, but I wasn't certain, so it will be 6 more. So that'll be tackle 0 now for them on the 40-metre line here, 10 in from touch. Here they go. Coruscant now across to Madden. Gives it on to May. Get out now, Pole. Good strong contact there for Ketty. See why Wong over the top as well. They bring him down on the 30 on tackle 2. Just to the right of centre field. They go the open side. Madden, short ball, May. Doesn't really go anywhere, and he's wrapped up 23 out from the line. Now Madden. Short ball again, Pole. They're keeping it simple here, just crashing through the front doors. Now Coruscant comes the short side. Oh, Jerome Luai. He coughs it up. Spilled it. Yeah, it was good to see the Aussies get that one back against Bangladesh. It might be a bit unpatriotic, but I didn't actually mind seeing a competitive Bangladesh in that first test. Gave us a bit of a reality check, I think. I've still got some real concerns over our batting lineup and think we dodged some bullets thanks to the pitch being very Australian bowler friendly in Mackay. But a win is a win at this point as Billy Smith is driven backwards. Hey, Brent, good to have you with us. Watching in East Thailand. How good. Here's Toya playing at 24 out from the line. Gives it on. Butcher getting through a lot of work early. Starting in the front row with Spencer Lenu, drop back to the bench. Done that rotation a few times this year. They go the hands here. Nafahu wide on for Siwa Wong. Brought down by Jerome Luai. And Sakuru. And now they'll go back the other way and work it. Should we get a change on there? No, oh no, that's Cody Ramsey. Of course it is. Jersey 18. The bomb taken. Nice and cleanly there. And Tupou plays it. 26 out from the line. 12 in from touch. Work it back through the middle here with Sakuru. He'll play to Coruscant. Surrounded by plenty of Roosters there. I bet you are. As long as you're not surrounded by Swans in Thailand, that might be where Isaac Heaney and co went now. They might have just gone straight on holidays. Good strong tackle there. Victor Radley dumping Alex Seyfarth on his back. That's a strong shot on tackle 5 inside their 40. Madden now kick from 36 out from his line. Goes straight down the throat of Ramsey. 12 out from his line, and he winds up back at the defence. Now he tries to drive around them. See what the 18 number must have been a bit light on the heat pressing because the numbers are already peeling off. Either that or Cody Ramsey's quicker than he looks. He's running the numbers off his back. Nwanganawaze. He'll play it now, and that's 37 out from the line. Now Billy Smith, 44 from the line. They short balled and a Fahu wide from Robson out of dummy half. Cuts in behind the ruck and keeps making good metres post-contact. He's 40 out from the attacking line. Radley out the back. Cherry Evans. Walker. Ball over the top for Nwanganawaze here. He's going to put the afterburners on. No, he cuts back inside. Decided not to try and burn the pace. And he's brought down in the end. 10 in from touch. 13 out from the line on tackle 5. They go to Walker here. He jinks off the left foot. Beats one. Gets it across now to Cherry Evans, who floats it up looking for Billy Smith. Billy Smith takes it, then drops it, and it goes dead. It'll be a 20-metre restart for the Tigers. They got lucky there that his grip didn't stick. 6 points to nil. Just over 10 minutes gone. Most of the good money saying the Roosters 13 to 24 at the moment in the poll. If you haven't voted in the poll, make sure to do so. It's all 13 to 24 or 25 plus. No one backing the Tigers or 1 to 12. And that's exactly why, because the Tigers now, straight off the 20-metre restart, tackles one and Alex Seyfarth knocks it on. Not a great start to the set. It's a pretty awkward pass, to be honest, but Ramsey going to go over. He's a gun. It says user HC. All right. See how we go. The Roosters start this at 37 out from the line. Here goes Ramsey. Almost slips the tackle of Madden. He'll play it on tackle 1, 31 from the line, 15 in from touch. Now Butcher driving forward. Takes 3 of them to stop him. They can't bring him down even with the help of Tony Sukar. He'll play it 18 out from the line, 4 to the left of the post. They're swinging across. Cherry Evans, Walker, drops a runner back underneath him in Siwa Wong. Yeah, nice. Very nice over there, Brent. Oh, scooting through the middle, and it pops out there for Reece Robson. They're just sorting something out there, Ashley Clyde. I'm not sure what he was doing. Reece Robson just coughs it up. I think it came off a Tigers player and went dead. So he's just going to say knock on and scrum. That's what the confusion was. So the Tigers dodge a bullet there. Great to have you all tuning in. If you're with us for the first time, make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well. Here come the Tigers working it out of their end. First hit up comes the way of Junior Tupou. Who play it 14 out from the line, 20 in from touch on the left edge. They come midfield through the centre. In Sakuru. He'll play it 21 from the line. Now Seyfarth, Wong, Radley, Butcher all drag him down. He'll play it on the 30-metre line on tackle 3. Looking a little more promising. Buller, good run for Jareen Buller up to the halfway line. He plays it on tackle 4. 12 in from touch on halfway on the right edge. They swing it across. Seyfarth to Madden. And a good ball across the feiner, but he's chopped low by Cherry Evans on tackle 5. They go the short side here. Jerome Luai will kick it on the attacking 40. 13 in from touch. And Ramsey again takes it with aplomb. 5 out from his line. Looks up and there is a wall of white, orange and black jerseys. And he runs straight into them because he's got nowhere to go and will play this 13 out from the line. Now Billy Smith charging forward for Noor Pole with good contact. Coruscant low. Now plays 16 out from the line on tackle 2. Butcher gets into good contact. Tries to pick up a few post-contact meters. They roll him onto his back though. And he'll play it on tackle 3. Robson. Little scoot out of dummy half. Picks up 15. Jock Madden I think scored him just a little bit high. Wasn't anything in it. Just slipped up. He was caught on his heels. Fair call by Ashley Klein. He got that one right. We're going to tell them when they get them wrong. We definitely need to tell them when they get them right. So Cherry Evans will kick for touch here. 14 minutes gone. Jock Madden goes on report. It's not exactly what the Tigers need. They could be down another half at this rate. Javon Andrews might get another game yet this year. They take the tap here. 35 out from the line. And now Butcher. It's Nat Butcher, of course. Into the starting lineup for Spencer Leniu. And Nafahu White, his starting front row partner, up to the 20-metre line. He'll play there on the 20, just the right of midfield. And Cherry Evans out the back to Walker. Gives a short ball to Fiketti, who tries to pop his head and body through the hole there. But can't get away from Madden. Robson takes a little scoot. Bobbled it as he went to offload, but managed to regather before it touched anything. Plays it 4 to the left of the post, 2 out from the line. Radley. Nafahu White trying to shrug free of Jerome Luai, but Terrell May's there to help out. That'll be tackle 5, and he's 6 to the right of the post, 1.5 metres out from the line. Walker rolls it into the in goal here. It's picked up by Patrick Herbert, but he can't go anywhere. They're upon him straight away for Ketty and a couple more. Walker's one of the chasers as well, and they'll force the goal line dropout. No guarantee of a repeat set like it was in once upon a time with the new rules. Ramsey's in there as well on that tackle. Patrick Herbert, he's facing the wrong way. He couldn't turn and run. Coruscant's been directed to go the short drop out. He kicked it away from where his numbers were, and so it's taken easily by Savala, who then brings it back and plays it 12 out from the line. It would have been good, a great option if the teammates on that side knew that's where he's going. I think he skewed it off the outside of the boot and he tried to get underneath it. So now Butcher plays it 3 from the line, 3 to the left of the post. Walker, as Luai gets up and shuts down Cherry Evans, drifts across the left, and Fiketti slips over, ends up on his backside, gets back up as Jock Madden wraps him up with the help of Alex Seyfarth. That's tackle 3, and he's 9 out from the line, 15 in from touch on the left-hand side. Butcher goes again. He'll play it now in line to the left upright, 7 out from the line. Robson goes to the right, gives it to Cherry Evans. On to Ramsey. Ramsey comes to a halt. I think he thought that Siwa Wong might have impeded someone there, and that's tackle 5. 15 in from touch on the right edge, 10 out from the line. Cherry Evans out the back for Walker. Walker, crossfield kick. Looking for Billy Smith again. I think Billy Smith got a touch on it and it went into touch. It was actually Savala getting up for it in the end. We play the ball 10 metres in from touch, or actually 10 metres out from the line, and wherever they'd like it. 10 in from touch, 20 in from touch, centre field they can take. "17 minutes gone. I tell you what, the Roosters got out of the blocks fast, but the Tigers have, well, it hasn't been pretty, but they've managed to hang in there. Wonderful to have you all tuning in. Make sure to jump in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Some kind of caper up the Tigs. Good to see you again, mate. Thanks for joining in. Now the Tigers through Skelton. Out past the 20. Will play 24 out from the line, 15 in from touch. They come that short side on the right. Tony Sukar will play it now. He's 37 out from the line, 10 in from touch. They swing it across the open side. Jock Madden hit there by Siwa Wong. Ashley Klein might be playing advantage here, I think. There's a knock on. And Siwa Wong, oh, they're going to say it's high. It wasn't late, it was high. Happy Coruscant pointing at something. I think he's suggesting, I think that's okay. Didn't do the best job of wrapping the arms, but haven't had enough arms in it. Kick for touch here, the Tigers, and they go to the long side on their left. Find touch on halfway. Hardly seen the football in the attacking end. So Molafenu, he'll play it 6 metres into the attacking half, 20 in from touch on that left edge. Now they swing open side. Madden, Luai, out the back now, Buller. Buller for Herbert. Herbert jinking towards Savala. The ball's on the ground, and they're going to say it's a strip. Savala and Walker, the men in the tackle. Another penalty against the Roosters. Luai just chips it into touch, finds touch 7 metres further downfield, and they'll take the tap 25 out from the line on the right edge. Tony Sukar will play it 18 out from the line, 20 in from touch. Now Terrell Mate almost squeezed his way through the tackle of Nat Butcher. He'll play it 17 out from the line, just to the left of the uprights. Coruscant drifts across field, then rockets one to Madden. Madden pops it at the line to Sukar, who's immediately wrapped up by Fiketti, Robson and Radley. He'll play it 12 out from the line, 4 to the right of the uprights. Now he goes for Nuapole. He'll play it 3 out from the line, in between the uprights. Coruscant goes out the back. Madden. Then Herbert on. Beautiful diving effort in the end from Gerald Skelton. Gets up and around the corner post. I think he's done enough there. 6 points to 4 with a kick to come. Good work there, the Roosters. In defence, but they couldn't hold on. They got up and in and hard, and the Tigers, their work was even better with the ball in hand. 6 points to 4 with a kick to come. Tigers could get back on level pegging here. We're almost halfway through this first half. Just past halfway now. Skelton gets his 5th try of the season. Get a coldie waiting for me and a bucket of prawns. I'm in a tropical environment, so I could go with some of those elements, I reckon, Brento. I'm up in Cairns in North Queensland at the moment. Some kind of caper's got the Roosters choking. Maybe they're choking on prawns. Maybe that's a sign. Madden, the man tasked with goal kicking from out wide, pushes it across the face. The score remains 6 points to 4. So, Roosters stay just in front, but not convincingly early. Let's see what they can come up with trying to stay in this contest. Speaking of contests, there's still not much of one in that North Melbourne and Sydney game. 26 points behind, 5 goals for round numbers. Need something. But anyway, here come the Tigers. I'll be full of vim and vigour now. Polley will play it here. Jerome Luai is giving Ashley Klein an absolute bake here. If I was refereeing, I'd just pull the whistle out and I'd penalise Jerome because he's carrying on like a pork chop. Terrell May works his way forward here. He'll play it on the 30. Coruscant. I need a 6 again for not 10. That'll be against Fichetti, who's the marker. And to be fair, I thought May might have played it off the mark. A little inconsistent with making him go back and play it, I find. Here comes Polley again. He'll play it now on what will be tackle 3, just over the attacking 40. The left of centre field. Terrell May going back in behind the ruck. Cherry Evans reluctant to get involved there. I think he thought he wasn't square, so that'll be tackle 4. Now Madden back underneath for Luai. Yeah, and I don't think Pauline Hanson's staying in the same hotels as me, mate. They go to the air now with Madden, looking for Jareen Buller floating through. Knocked back by the Roosters. No, knocked on by the Tigers. So they're going to say bring it out and play it. 10 out from the line. Tigers do not elect to challenge at 6 points to 4 down. 17 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Oh, dear. Billy Smith just coughed it straight up. Patrick Herbert grabs it, flicks it out the back to Tony Sukar. And you would not pay to believe, you would not believe it, and you would not read about it. I'll get the lines out in a minute. I mean, you probably wouldn't pay for it either. But it's 8 points to 6 with a kick to come. The Tigers are leading. Maybe some kind of caper knew something that we all didn't. 8 points to 6 with a kick to come. It's definitely a junket though, Brento. Don't worry about that. Work conference. 8 points to 6. Tigers on top here. 23 and a bit minutes gone. The way the Roosters started, we thought they might have scored 100. All of a sudden, the Tigers fans, even they can't believe it. They're laughing as much as they're cheering. What a turnaround it'd be. Lose to the last place team last week and then knock off the team that was first at the start of the round this week. That'd be something for the Tigers. So now, Jock Madden with a chance to extend the lead. Billy Smith would love to have that over again. Went straight through his hands. Again, just another errant pass. Both teams have been a little sloppy early doors. So 16 in from touch. 18 back from the line. Oh, he's sprayed it to the right here. Someone else take over the kicking tee, please. Jock Madden. Dear, oh dear. That is, I reckon I could have kicked that. But anyway, here we are, 8 points to 6, it stays. Will the Tigers' goal kicking come back to haunt them? Go deep with the kick off the Roosters, and again, Polle comes roaring back. Dream Buller wants a high tackle penalty. It looked like it was under his armpit. Now Terrell May he and Polle have switched sides. Because he would have been playing lock to start with. Now Seyfarth, I'd say, will be moving into lock. So Seyfarth is running through the middle, and here he takes it on tackle 3. He'll play at 33 out from the line centre field. Now they go to the left-hand edge with Samuela Fainu. Up over the 40, picks up about 12 metres. He'll play at 45 out from the line. 18 in from touch. That's tackle 5. Madden doesn't get all of it. And Tupou, that was actually tackle 4. They kicked early. Tupou gets back and is brought down 23 out from his line. Just to the left of centre field. Walker filling in at dummy half. Savala takes a run. They're up on him quickly. Terrell May and Api Coruscant. Hit the 15 minutes to go mark. Speaking of Mark, here's Marky Mark. Racing his way forward. He'll play at 36 out from the line on tackle 3. Oh, they've coughed it up again. Lindsay Collins, fresh off the bench. Just spills that one. My, oh my. What is happening with the Roosters? They're just gifting them opportunities at the moment. That is. Yeah, wow. Just wow. Anyway. Buller feeds the scrum. One-handed. Not straight. The lock's not packed in. I can find about 5 other things wrong with that scrum, but anyway, they clearly don't mind. They're just a decoration. So now Terrell May goes forward. Collins wraps him up. They can't get him down, Collins and Robson. Reece Robson's just daydreaming off into the distance. Lindsay Collins has to push him back and say, mate, you're the first marker. What are you doing? Now the Tigers through Polle. 14 out from the line, centre field. Madden, Luai. Runs into Collins. Got a point to prove, and he manhandles Jerome Luai. Luai will play at 11 out from the line, 5 to the left of the uprights. Seyfarth, Madden out the back. Jareem Buller. Patrick Herbert, no look. Jarrell Skelton goes in the corner. This is getting silly now from the Tigers. If they could goal kick, they'd be dangerous. They lead 12 points to 6 with a kick to come. 3 tries to 1. Jarrell Skelton's got a double. I just wonder if they might give someone else the kicking tee here. Just under 13 minutes remaining till half time. Well, who had this on their bingo card? Not many looking on the votes we've got on our poll. Oh, there's a couple of late adopters for the Tigers. We have 4 votes for the Tigers now. Here they come. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure if you haven't already, please hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. All helps me to grow what we're doing here. $10 to win. It was value. Told you, G. I wish I'd told you. It's fine. It's like shelling peas here. The defensive reads on this left edge of the Roosters a little worrying. Warriors and the Panthers are cheering madly for the Tigers at the moment. You might have been using HC9. You might have been. Madden the man to kick again. 22 back, half a metre inside the touchline. He hits this one, and again, it's across the face. So 12 points to 6 despite 3 tries to 1. Just want the Wires to stay on top. Yeah. It's interesting. I think I'm going to be cheering the Wires a little bit from here as a Raiders fan, and now we're completely out of contention. I thought it might have been the Knights, but the way they played yesterday, I don't think I can get behind that. That was ordinary. As Luai takes this on the full and decides off the kickoff, he's going to have to take it back himself. And Radley, Robson, and that Butcher drag him backwards, and he'll play it 13 out from his try line. Now Pole plays it on the 20, Seyfarth. He's played nearly a 30-minute opening stint. I haven't seen Alex Twile back out there, so I'm going to have to assume he failed his HIA because that was inside the first 10 minutes. As Terrell May will play this on the 40. Now Pole. Fanua Pole will play it too short of halfway here on tackle 5. Just to the right of centre field. Jock Madden. It's absolutely manhandled by Lindsay Collins after the kick. It was illegal though. He took him to ground cleanly. And Cody Ramsey takes this on the full. Hensey getting behind the Wires. Wants the upset. Understandable too. Great to have you with us. Great to have you all tuning in. Run, Mr. Wong. Big bad Siwa Wong. Here they come now. Cherry Evans kicks from inside 40, looking for the 40-20. They need something here. Buller gets an awkward bounce, but pulls up on the second for him. And he goes tearing back in and away into Waze and Wong. Mr. Wong's a really good restaurant, actually, over in my part of the world. Brent? The Roosters trying to hang on here and trying to stay in this contest weirdly. Feels bizarre to say there's the 2-try man, Gerald Skelton. Seen some weird things in the last couple of days. Josh Felaherty getting a hat-trick in about 5 minutes off the bench yesterday was bizarre. I think the time of scoring his hat-trick, he'd come off the bench and he had 4 runs for 3 tries. Tony Sukar here gets to the outside, tries to get a bit creative and throws it behind Patrick Herbert. Who'd overrun it, and it goes into touch. Roosters ball. About 28 out from their line. They'll play at centre field with Walker. Spencer Leniu onto the field now. Let's see why Wong takes it forward to the 40. Now Leniu. He's up to halfway. Radley taking a breather. Now Watson's out there as well. I'll play this on the 40. Attacking 40 with Siwa Wong just off centre field. Ramsey takes a little scurry after a couple of passes of wit. He'll play it on the 30. 16 in from touch. I'll go to the air on tackle 5 here from 28 out. Testing out Buller. As soon as he got a foot on a blade of grass, they were straight on him there. Billy Smith and Hugo Savala. Righto, Breno. Thanks for joining, mate. We'll see you soon. Tupou. No, they're going to send him back to play it now. The Tigers had moved on. He's going to play it 12 out from the line on tackle 3. The Roosters putting in a big defensive shift here. It's the only finder out there now. Get out of the back of the ruck, and here goes Terrell May. Play at 35 out from the line on tackle 5. Luai sends it down deep towards the 20, and it's taken on the 4 by Nwanga Nitawaze. Pokes his head through between Fainu and Sakuru. They're already up over halfway on tackle 2 with Robert Toya. Nwanga Nitawaze, a little ginger out of that tackle. Here comes Lindsay Collins. Up and over the 40. He's brought down by May and Fainu. That's Sione Fainu. Now Cherry Evans for Ramsey. Ramsey, a little dummy, gets past Luai, cuts back infield against Buller. Gets the offload away to Toya, who knocks it on. Ashley Klein right in line with it. Robert Toya wanted to argue the case. Looked more promising from the Roosters, but nothing to show for it again. Just drifted out here. Ramsey sweeping around, got past Jerome Luai. Almost got past Jerome Buller. Probably could have straightened it up and then drawn him past. But just thought he'd hand it off after he'd been halted of momentum. Robert Toya just couldn't quite grab it. So the Tigers now, scrum feed on their own 10-metre line. Patrick Herbert goes straight into Savala for Keddy. And Lenu. He played on tackle 117 from his line. They go the short side here. Skelton plays it. 10 in from touch, 25 out from the line. Now Buller up to the 30. Oh, they go to Sione Fainu, and he just puts it down cold. Someone cover this ball in Vaseline. The handling has been atrocious. My, oh my. Good to have you all along for the ride, though. Your company's better than the handling, that's for certain. Make sure you get involved in the conversation. Jump into those comments. Hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Always good to get an idea of our wonderful United Nations of viewers and followers. The Roosters with a scrum feed here. 28 out from the line, centre field. Drop Toya underneath, and he'll go forward here. Wong. He'll play at 12 out from the line, centre field. Tackle 2. Now they come to Walker, dropping Watson back underneath, drifting. Just using a little bit of footwork there, and he's brought down onto his back. Cherry Evans, short ball, Siwa Wong. Oh, pinned. 2 metres from the line. He hung onto the ball there. No, they're going to say he knocked it on. Siwa Wong says, I didn't lose the ball at all. He wants to challenge. And they will challenge. So, captain's challenge for the Roosters. Wong charging onto this ball and just got squeezed between 2 defenders, brought down on his front. The 2 defenders side onto him. So let's have a look at how the replays show. It looks okay at first. Successful challenge for the Roosters. He tackle 4, a metre out from the line. About 8 to the right of the uprights. They fire it now to Lenu. Lenu spins out of the first tackle, keeps on spinning and driving. He's brought down centimetres short of the try line, 4 to the left of the post. Robson rolls the grubber in. That was poorly thought out, and then chops Api Coruscant high. Tigers get a penalty, 4:23 on the clock. Tigers sitting in the box seat here to go to halftime in the lead. Who would have thought the Roosters scored after 3 and a bit minutes, and we thought they were going to rack up a cricket score. They've hardly looked like scoring since. Someone forgot to give them the script. The Tigers kick for touch, find it 34 out, and then Herbert taps and goes. Runs into Lindsay Collins, but he'll play it here. 45 out from the line, 15 in from touch on the right edge. Safer. Madden, Terrell May. Terrell May pumps the legs after contact with Wong, Robson and Watson in there. He'll play it centre field on halfway. Now they go to Madden, who's just going to take a little sniff at the line himself. He's up over halfway and he'll play it 8 metres into the attacking territory, 20 in from touch. Now Jerome Luai drifting across field. Gives it underneath to Sione Finer, who's up to the 40. Sione Finer, who plays it on the 40 centre field. Across they go now Madden. Luai. Luai with some little dance moves. Well, he's cutting the rug at a nightclub, Jerome Luai. That's tackle 5. They're 30 out from the line, 22 in from touch on the left edge. Madden puts it up on the right boot, end over end. Ramsey's underneath it, takes it cleanly. No real threat. As soon as he gets to the ground, though, they arrive, and Samuela Finu puts him on the ground. Now Nwangani trying to work it out of his defensive end, and Samuela and Sione Finu, along with Api Coruscant, pin him inside his 10. Now Robert Toya will pick up 10 metres. He'll play it on the 20-metre line. Siwa Wong trying to march his way forward. Got 3 Tigers on him, and he'll play it 29 out from the line. That's tackle 4. Good run off the back of that by Spencer Lenu up to the 40 on tackle 5. Centre field. Cherry Evans will kick it just over the defensive 40. Caught inside the 20 by Tupou, and he'll race back over the 20 towards the 30. He'll end up just over the 30 when he's going to play it here for tackle 1. 18 in from touch on that left edge, and they go one off the ruck with Sakura. Sakuru, I should say. Great to have you all tuning in. Jump into those comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Throw a like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel, and press that bell icon down below so you keep getting those notifications about each and every episode that drops. Live watch-alongs and our midweek eps as well, our round recap, our team list Tuesday, and our Thursday thoughts and tips. As Luai gets a little offload out the back there. Tupou back inside. Sakuru, but they're going to say it went forward. That's a tough one. 1:50 on the clock till half time. The Roosters will need to score this set, and they'll start in an okay field position here. Time ticking down. So they'll start with this scrum 7 metres in their own territory. Lindsay Collins will go forward. He'll play it 4 short of halfway, just off centre field. Now Watson gives it on to Lenu. He's 7 metres into attacking territory. Now Cherry Evans. Is it back underneath for Toya? A good run from Robert Toya up over the 30. He'll play at 27 out from the line centre field. Sam Walker. Collins again up inside the 20, marching forward with Tony Suka, Sione Finu, and Jock Madden on him, who played on the 10-metre line. 19 in from touch on the left side. They go short. Walker gives it out to Billy Smith. Pass was good. Billy Smith gets his second of the afternoon. And they get within 2 here, the Roosters. 12 points to 10 with a kick to come. That's better from the Chooks. Billy Smith gets his second to go with Jarrell Skeltons. We've seen plenty of tries down this. Oh, it's the bench side, so let's say the western side of Allianz Stadium. Beautiful cutout ball, finds him out wide and dots it down. Simple as you like. That is a great try from Billy Smith right on half-time to get the Roosters back into this one. 12 points to 10. Kick to come from out wide here for Sammy Walker. He slotted one from there already. Can he slot another and level us up at half-time going into the break? And here's 3 tries to 2, just a reminder. I think they've been generous with Sam Walker here. They've brought him a full metre inside the touchline. So 12 points to 10. Walker, a favoured side for the right footer. He's one of the best sharpshooters in the NRL. And now that I've said that, he'll probably miss it. And we'll call that the commentator's curse. Here we go. G's about it. Sammy Walker, yes, curls it just inside the left upright, just over the crossbar. And that'll be halftime, 12 points all. So we've got a double to Billy Smith, 2 goals to Sam Walker from 2 attempts. And then for the Tigers, Jarrell Skelton has 2 tries. Tony Sukar gets a try as well. And the none from 3 for Jock Madden at halftime. So 12 points to 6. It is at halftime. The clock's still 12 points all, I should say, at halftime. It was 12 points to 6, still on the shadow of halftime. That is halftime. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with you after halftime. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe on the channel, hit like on the video, use those emojis that are there on the right, the little love hearts and 100s and laughing faces. They all help. Jump into the comments. After the half, Roosters by 16, you reckon, Nico? I think they'll be too strong as well, especially now that they're down to play with Alex Twal. The Tigers, I think it's going to force their middle rotation to dig deep, although I called them the other week and they only, admittedly it was a very ordinary game against the Eels, I think, from memory, and they only used 2 players on their bench. So they've already done that in terms of using Terrell May and Sione Fainu. They've still got Bunny Afoa on there as well. Tino Tavana, Tristan Hope and Heath Mason. So we'll see what they do from here. Don't be surprised if they use a short rotation. We're going to take a short break here, speaking of short, and we'll be back with you all for the second half in about 10 minutes or so. Don't go too far. Make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, hello and welcome back. We're getting set for the second half here. Getting ready to get underway. Great to have you all back. It's time to wrap up our poll as the teams get ready to make their way out and get us up and running for the second half. So, the end piece there as we get set. Let's have a look, and it is Roosters 25 plus. Well, that seems not impossible, but a bit of an effort from here. They'd have to score 5 tries in this second half to do so. Roosters 1-12 and Tigers the next best, and Roosters 13-24 just behind it, but an even spread between all of those. So what that tells me is we're all guessing. Well, great to have you all along at halftime. 12 all, a double to Billy Smith for the Roosters, both converted by Sam Walker in the first half. A double to Jarrell Skelton and a single try to Tony Sukar for the Tigers. None from 3 conversion attempts, though, for Jock Madden. Here's the difference. They get any of those and they head to the break up after that 7-minute flurry where they scored 3 tries. Tigers rolling here. Jerome Luai on tackle 4 takes on the line, pokes his head through, slips the first 2 tackles, but Siwa Wong drags him down 4 short of halfway on tackle 5. Yeah, back to Madden. He'll kick from 46 out from his line. Puts it up a little shorter than he might have liked under pressure, and Ramsey takes it on his 20. He's then met by Sione Fainu, Terrell May, and Api Coruscant, 28 out from the line. Good to have you all along for the live stream of the second half here. This one in the balance here. We're looking forward to digging into some more footy, recapping it all tomorrow. We'll be back to talk about the game and the other games from the weekend as well. What we probably won't be talking about is the fact that North Melbourne are shitting the bed against Sydney, a B-grade Sydney side. And we'll certainly go back through all the games back to Thursday night when the Panthers got that win over the Storm. The Raiders getting pipped by the Broncos in Big Papa's final home game. The Dolphins strong against the Eels. The Knights losing a game that had what seemed like a huge lead against the Sea Eagles. The Wars getting on top of the table for the time being. The Bulldogs getting a big win over the Dragons last night. The Sharks coming back from a tight one against the Titans. And whatever happens here from the first half through into this second half, as it sits at 12 points all. This is when the Roosters start getting stuck in, says Carleen. 1 second, I'm just going to fix a little technical difficulty we're having here. Yeah, still rolling as the Roosters try and work it out of their end. I just didn't think you needed a close-up while I reached around to fix my camera. Mark Nwangani taking it forward. He'll play at 38 out from the line on tackle 2. Centre field, they go to the left side with Walker dropping Billy Smith back underneath, coming in for a little bit of a run. Now Robson scheming out a dummy half for Leniu. A little dummy to Connor Watson. He's marching forward, Spencer Leniu. Takes a couple of Fainus and Alex Seyfarth to try and pull him up. Now Connor Watson on for Cherry Evans, on for Walker. Throws it out behind a couple of players. Nwangani just reaches a mitt back and it sticks to it and he picks it up. Thought about getting the offload to Toya, but not going to happen. And he'll play it 24 out from the line, 9 in from touch on the right edge. Walker racing across. Dinks a little kick in behind. Bounces up very nicely for Jock Madden to catch it with 2 hands and 2 knees at the same time. Nothing like being extra sure. And Madden will play it 4 out from his line to the right of the post. Pat Herbert tries to take a run on and he's pinned inside his 10. He'll play it 7 out from the line. About 6 to the right of the uprights. And now Jarrell Skelton, the man with a brace for the Tigers, charges outside his 10 and he'll play it 13 out from the line. Alex Seyfarth, he's trying to run sideways and Lindsay Collins says thank you very much and just smacks him. And with the help of Celesi Fiketti, they pin him 15 out from his line. I'll kick early here from inside the 20, looking for a 20-40 from Api Coruscant. Wasn't far away, but he puts it out on the full by about half a metre. And the Roosters will now start this set from inside the 20. That could have been a huge one, though. He was only a few centimetres away, realistically. Hits it from inside the 20. No one back there. Yeah, probably about 30 centimetres outside the line in the end. And it lands 42 out from, 38 out from the line. So it would have been perfect if he just found a degree less on that angle. But coulda, woulda, shoulda. Here come the Roosters now. Collins will play at 16 out from the line, centre field. They go to the left. Walker. Ramsey dropping a runner back underneath Savala. Coruscant makes up for it, chopping him low there. Terrell May holds him. He'll play at 22 in from touch, 13 out from the line. Walker gives it to Collins. Bit of footwork at the line. Collins on safe path. Picks up an extra 6 metres. And he'll play at 5 out from the line, centre field. They'll go to the left here. Robson getting out. Gets out of the reach of a couple. Walker. He's grabbed by Samuela Fainu and Jock Madden. I think Jock Madden thought there might have been a bobble there. Has a look at Ashley Klein. Nothing to be said. 7 metres out from the line, 20 in from touch on the left edge. They come to Cherry Evans. He gives it to Collins again, who runs into Sione Fine, who just bounces back from it. And Sione Fine, who comes back again while Twile and Seyfarth have Collins, and Collins will again play it. This time 6 out centre field. Robson swings to the right, then goes back to left. Walker out the back for Ramsey. Grubbers it in. Was it played at? Yes, it was. Played at by the Tigers, and Spencer Lenu comes forward. He'll play at tackle 1. 7 out from the line, in line with the left upright. Goes to Walker, who drops a runner underneath. In Celessi Fiketti, trying to squeeze his way through, ends up fighting his way down to ground. He'll play at 4 out from the line, 20 in from touch. Left edge, they come to Walker. Out the back, Cherry Evans. Out the back, no. Sold it out the back to Ramsey, and then goes short to Fiketti. He's pinned down by Samuela Fainu and Jerome Luai. 4 from the line, 3 to the right of the uprights. Connor Watson floats it over the top. Bounce pass that goes to Savala. Flicks it out the back now to Smith. Smith bounces over the top of Herbert. And then Seyfarth comes. Now Walker. Walker to Watson. Watson takes the hit up here. 6 more for a ruck infringement. And he'll play it on tackle 1. 9 out from the line, centre field, Connor Watson. They come to the right. Cherry Evans. Walker sweeping around. Floats it over the top, looking for Nwanga Tawaze. They cover across well here. Tupou and Sakuru. He'll play it 8 out from the line, 4 in from touch. Walker comes back to the short side here with Siwa Wong. He's tackled by Coruscant. 9 from the line, 14 in from touch. Walker takes a little run, flicks it out the back. Was it touch? No, it wasn't, says the referee. Spencer Lenu looking for flick passes, bumps away from Terrell May, runs behind Connor Watson, then just surrenders. Everyone has a little cuddle there. It's the only fine, Terrell May and Spencer Lenu. They go to the left on tackle 4. Cody Ramsey, Patrick Herbert straight up and shuts him down. It's a good bit of defensive work from Herbert. 14 out from the line, 15 in from touch on tackle 5. Cherry Evans for Walker. Coruscant puts the shot on as Walker overcooks it. Taken on the full in the in goal by Junior Tupou. And they'll take a 20-metre restart here. And he bumps through Cherry Evans. Collins dives on him on tackle 1. Here they come. The Roosters working it out through Skelton. That'll be tackle 1 now. Sorry, of course, 0 tackle from the kick. Jareem Buller charging up towards halfway. He's brought down 2.5 metres short, centre field. That'll be tackle 2. Now they work it through Sione Fine. He's up and over the 40. He'll play it 39 out from the line, still in the middle of the field. They go to the right now. Coruscant, they kick early here with Madden. Ramsey's just waiting back there. Takes it easily. Tries to slip between Madden and Sukar, but can't do so, and they drag him down. Cody Ramsey will play 6 out from his line, 6 in from touch on that left side. Billy Smith takes it 1 off the ruck. He'll play it now, 12 in from touch, 12 out from the line. They're chipping their way forward up to the 20 now. It's Hugo Savala. Walker in at dummy half. They're a little flat, the Roosters. Siwa Wong. He's out to 26 out from his line, just off centre field. Spencer Lenu goes at Jerome Luai, bumps him off, goes at Sakuru, bumps him off as well. Gets it back inside for Connor Watson. He's dragged down from behind by Samuela Fainu, and he'll play it 4 short of halfway. Cherry Evans from the 50, rolls it in between winger and fullback. Buller tracking back inside his 10, picks it up, down at his ankles, beats Collins, and is then dragged down by Cherry Evans on the 20. Now, Cherry Evans has gone on report from the previous set where he led with an elbow in a tackle. That'll be interesting to watch for the Roosters. Here comes Solomon Sakuru. He'll play at 38 out from the line. Terrell May bumps off one, bumps off Collins. Comes again at Robson. And Watson, Collins goes in low and wraps him up. He'll play it 3 short of halfway. Coruscant gets out of dummy half. Luai gives it to Fainu. Racing away, Buller gives it on the outside, and Sakuru will score an easy try, and the Tigers go back in front, 16 points to 12 with a kick to come. And I say this very hesitantly. This should be a relatively easy conversion attempt for the Tigers to extend it out to a 6-point lead. 9.5 gone in the second half. The Tigers aren't going away here. Jerome Buller doing well getting through the line, and then Sakura probably didn't come around as far as I thought he did. Maybe about 7 metres in from touch in the end. Jerome Luai digs into the line. And Samolafinu breaks through. Cherry Evans can't hold on. Buller. Wanganitawaze makes a dive looking for the ankle tap. Got a little fingertip on him, but it wasn't enough. And he just dragged in Cody Ramsey. And it was a stroll to the line for Solomon Sakuru. Get the Tigers' 4th try. Roosters scratching their head here. Sakuru, just his second NRL game, already has 3 tries to his name in his career. Nice and easy. Just canters over the line. Jock Madden probably would have loved it if he could bring it around about another 15 metres, but it's going to be Happy Coruscant to kick the conversion attempt now. He's 7 metres in from touch. He's brought it back 22 metres. Doesn't look nearly as frightening as when it's right on the sideline. Still not an easy one. Coruscant hits it out to the right, curls it back, and has the distance. There we go. The Tigers get their first conversion of the afternoon. They lead 18 points to 12. Game on for the Tigs. So, you get the first jump in the second half. I don't think many of us saw that. I think we're still expecting the Roosters just to start turning the screws and get on top. Not to be at this point. Roosters get us back underway, and here comes Fanua Pole. The 4th time today, he's the man to return it off a kickoff. Alex Twal looking beaten and bruised. A shiner coming up, big cut above his eye. Suffered that early, so out of action. The offload comes here from Sione Fainu. Use the bench. Well, they've already used 3 of their bench players, the Roosters. The Tigers, speaking of their bench, Terrell May, who started on the bench, spills it as he gets into the attacking half. They swing this wide here. Robert Toya charging back over halfway. Up the Tigers. RJ, good to have you with us. Here comes the Fahu White and Victor Radley, Carleen. It's like you're an NRL coach. Wanganitawaze pushed backwards here. He'll play it 7 metres into the attacking half on tackle 2. Flat ball and a dummy half for Lenu from Cherry Evans. Lenu met by Sione and Samuela Fainu with Api Coruscant. Well, it didn't matter today, Cossacks, because Api got the conversion, so that's the main thing for you. But yeah, he could have certainly brought it in a few more metres at least. There wasn't much pressure there. Ramsey, I think he probably could have got another 4 or 5 metres around. They send it across now. Cherry Evans to Walker. Walker rolls it in behind, looking for Savala. Buller picks it up on the second bounce, and away he comes here. He played 16 out from his line. The Roosters just looks like they're feeling the pressure at the moment. Now here come the Tigers trying to bounce their way out. There's Tupou. Now they come wide. Samuela Fine who plays it. Bunny Afoa onto the field now for the Tigers. They use the 3rd of their changes. They'll kick here on tackle 5. Ramsey brings it back and it'll be met at the 30. At 22 in from touch on the left side. Terrell May's the man to make the tackle with Tony Sukkar. Billy Smith just decides he's going to go straight through the middle and try and take on Bunty Afoa. He doesn't win that battle, but he'll play it 36 out from the line. Nafahu White back on the field. A good strong run from him. Samola Fainu and Terrell May hang on for dear life, but they can't slow his ruck, and they'll play it 2 metres into the attacking half. Radley, little dummy, picks up another 11 or 12 metres, and again, Terrell May in there making tackles. Tony Sukkar with him. Celeste Fiketti finds his front here, and that'll be tackle 5. They'll play it 24 out from the line. Walker floats a kick up over about 8 metres out. And there's appeals there from the Roosters that one of their players was taken out, and Ashley Klein agrees with them. Hugo Savala coming through. So now they come across. The Roosters on the attack here. They'll play it 10 out from the line with Watson, centre field. Nafahu White bouncing through the middle. Welcome to the business end of the season, Chooks. Exactly, RJ. Nafahu White plays it 5 out from the line. Robson, Cherry Evans. Contact coming through. It's against Victor Radley going through, running a block and taking out a player. Radley not happy. I mean, you wouldn't think he would be, but 15 minutes gone. The tie in the second half, the Tigers lead. Let's have a look at the replay here. Yeah, Victor Radley just goes straight through. Takes out Alex Seyfarth, just runs straight into him. He's never in a position to really get the ball. That's a dumb penalty. That's why people get frustrated with Victor Radley sometimes, I think. The Tigers kick for touch, and they'll start this at 25 out from their own line. Patrick Herbert takes the first run, and he picks up about 8 metres before he's driven back, but they all slide over the top of him. Happy Coruscant, he got caught in the ruck as well and had to find his way back to his feet after it had been played. Another headless chook, Mr. Wong. He's back, Breno. How's that guppy? Now, Final will play it. That's tackle 1. They get a 6 more. They're almost up to halfway. They are up to halfway here. Bunty Afoa will play it on halfway, just to the left of centre field. And Happy Coruscant comes down the short side. Doreen Buller gives it off. Samuela Fainu. He'll play it now. 32 out from the line. 17 in from touch. They swing it wide. Madden dropping a runner underneath. That's Fanua Pole. Gets past the first tacklers. Then Nafahu White comes again with the help of Daly Cherry Evans. 25 out from the line, centre field. Victor Radley shooting up, trying to put pressure on Madden. Madden floats it up there. And out, taking that. That is a beautiful take from Smith. Flying through the air, under pressure. And they play it on their 10-metre line. Now Savala. Brought down by Coruscant and Afoa. Going to be tackled 2. They're 12 from the line. Smith winding up for another run. Wash it down with a local Chang. That's a solution to everything in Thailand, isn't it? As they now push forward through Nat Butcher back on the field. Robson gets out of dummy half. Walker. Runners are sitting a bit too deep for his liking, so he just takes it into contact with Afoa, and Madden his opposite number. They'll play at 42 out on tackle 5. Cherry Evans kicks from inside the 40. It's a bit of torque on it, twisting it over towards the left-hand side of the Roosters attack, but Buller reads it well and is over there, takes it and runs it back to the 30 where he'll play it 13 in from touch on the right edge. Now Gerald Skelton sniffing about. He'd love to barge over for a third and just really stretch this Roosters defence. Here they come now with Junior Tupou. Alex Seyfarth through the middle, goes at Sam Walker. Now Butcher grabs hold of him, but he gets the offload away to Happy Coruscant. Happy's dragged down by Sam Walker. They wanted a high tackle penalty there. There's none to be had. That's tackle 4. Seyfarth had a dummy half for Fanua Pole. Pole wrapped up by Nafahu White, Reese Robson, and Nat Butcher down low. Sloppy play the ball. I think the Tigers thought they were going to get 6 more. They go high. Contest there. Savala tracks back to get it. A few Roosters thought it might have been a legal contest, but I think Skelton did absolutely everything in his powers to genuinely contest the ball. He just missed it. Now Savala, pinned by Seyfarth on the 10 on tackle 2. The Roosters look like the team struggling for finals football, not the Tigers at the moment. Tigers aren't exactly carrying themselves in glory, but they're by far the better side at this point. Ramsey picks up about 8 metres. He'll play it now on tackle 4, about 27 out from his line. Now Nafahu White needs a big charge. Charges at the other hairbear in Bunny Afoa. Jerome Luai's in there as well. And Fonua Pole, and he'll play it just over the 40-metre line on tackle 5. They come the short side on the right. Sam Walker will kick it from a few metres short of halfway. Looking to find space in between Skelton and Buller, but Buller covers the turf and gets across there before being dragged down on tackle 1. He's about 26 out from the line. 15 in from touch on that right edge. Now Skelton in the middle. Charging it forward. He'll play it 32 out centre field here. I apologise in advance if my camera flares in a minute because that sunset is getting right behind me here. Hopefully just be across me and not straight into the camera. Now, Samuela Finer, he'll play it on tackle 4. They're 4 metres short of halfway. Luai gets out of dummy half. Coruscant gives it on. Sakuru finds a man in Tupou on the outside. He fires it back inside. Api Coruscant is going to run it round. He will make sure to run it round because he's going to be the kicker. Gets another try here for the Tigers. And that now makes it 22 points to 12 with a kick to come. The Tigers, they're having a little bit of fun here. They get a 5th try. I certainly did not see this coming. Waz fans are rejoicing. Great to have you all tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Jump into the comments as well, like plenty of you have. There's plenty more out there just lurking in the watch along. Help us to keep rocketing our way up towards 1,900 on to 2,000 subscribers we're trying to get to by the end of the NRL season. Best way to get those notifications as well, make sure to hit the bell icon. That way you'll find out every time we're going live. And we'll be covering most of the remaining. Now let me get this right. 25. Yes, you heard that right. There's only 25 games remaining in the NRL season. 2 rounds of 8 matches, 4 matches, 2 matches, 2 matches, 1 match. The remaining 25 NRL matches. And Celestia Ficchetti's going to have to go off for HIA. He's got a nose that's streaming like a tap. Claret coming out of it. Brento is up and about. He's full of prawns and chang, and he's celebrating. He's behind the Tigers here. 19 minutes still to go, though, so plenty of time. Api Coruscant here is about 6 metres to the left of the uprights. Only brought it back 14. His first kick looked like he was an absolute first choice goal kicker. I don't know why he was kicking behind Jock Madden, but he was. And he slots this one. And it's 24 points to 12. They lead by 12. It's a good margin. So Api Coruscant, is he the goal kicking solution they've been looking for? 24 points to 12. Under 19 minutes remaining. That's the key. Just seen a tiger in the tree. Where's your slingshot? Well, based on today so far, Brent, don't you send a rooster after him because it's going to get mauled. As long as it's not on the pool table at the raffles in Singapore, okay. Bunny Afoa brings the kickoff back. 18 minutes and 45 seconds for the Roosters to pull their fingers out of their backsides and do something here if they want to finish the round on top of the table. As I said, 5 tries to 2 at this point. The Tigers on top. Working their way through. Kick early here looking for, is that a 40-20 for the Tigers as well? From Api Coruscant. Only just made it to the line. Cody Ramsey caught out of position. They kick on the 4th. And this time, he is a happy Api. Kicks it from inside the 40. 1 bounce, 2 bounces onto the line. I'm not sure what Cody Ramsey was waiting for there. I know it would have been hard to bat it back in, but anyway, here come the Tigers. Seyfarth plays at 8 out from the line. They go out the back to Afoa. He's driving his way forward. Happy is on fire. You are right. It's lonely up the top, up to Waz. There's the Highlanders fan. He's back. He'd be up and about after the All Blacks last night as well. The All Blacks, the Waz. Plenty happening as Afoa gets the offload to Appy Coruscant. Appy ducking through a couple of tackles, trying to weave his way to the line on tackle 4. He's 2 out from the line, in line with the right upright. Alex Seyfarth at dummy half. That's not a good time. Fanua Pole, he's going to try and just charge his way forward. He's dragged down by Nafahu White on tackle 5. They come to the left. Jerome Luai flicks it back in. Jareem Buller over the top to Jock Madden. Jock Madden grubbers in behind looking. Oh, what about that? Billy Smith just takes it on his toes and dives into the field of play. That's a wonderful effort. Sam Walker will take a scoot. Get himself out to the 10. That is a good kick defence. Billy Smith take a bow. Now, Hugo Savala, a good run in behind the ruck. Tackle 3. They're almost out to the 20 now. Here goes Dally Cherry Evans taking scoots. What's the world coming to? The old stage of turning the clock back. Good to hear, Highlanders fan. I'm glad for you, mate. It was a good day for New Zealanders. The Black Ferns gave the Wallaroos a touch-up too, unfortunately. Sam Walker, he's just running. Chips in behind. Goes through the legs of Saruva as well. Now, the one into Waze skips back infield. Can he get the flick pass away? No, he can't. We've got a penalty here to the Roosters. What have they done? Need some sound on. It was a penalty. High tackle. So, here they come, the Roosters now. Nat Butcher will play at 6 out from the line. Is this the start of the comeback? 15:45 to go. Victor Radley drops Nafahu White underneath. The Tigers got to defend firm here. Robson, Walker. Robert Toya with some footwork, skips through the line. 1-on-1, he was too slippery. Toya gets the try. And it's 24 points to 16 with a kick to come. Game back on. Robert Toya, the first one outside of Billy Smith to get a try for the Roosters. 15 minutes and 15 seconds remaining until full time. It is game on. Wonderful to have you all tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well. Jump into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. How do you see it all playing out? This is absolutely up and about now. 24-16 with a kick to come for Sam Walker to try and get within a converted try here. 14.5 minutes to go. What can we see from them? Toya gets their third. Tiggs for to win, says Chris. All right, here we go. Sam Walker to try and add the extras. Too busy watching Robert Toya. Here we go. 10 in from touch. Hits the upright, Sammy Walker. So it stays 24-16. That's huge for the Tigers. It's a tougher side on the right for him, but normally back him in from there. 24-16. Wonderful to have you all tuning in. Roosters work to do. 13 and a bit minutes to go. Call it 14 for round numbers as Nafahu White brings it out and plays it on the 20. Cherry Evans gives it out from dummy half to Nwangani Tawaza. He slips through the first tackle, can't slip through the second. Tony Sukkar hangs on for dear life. Nwangani Tawaza will play 35 out from the line. Now they bring it across Butcher. They swing it wide. Walker to Smith. Smith slips through the tackle of Herbert, but he's brought down by Skelton. 2 metres over halfway. 8 in from touch on that left edge. Now Butcher comes forward to take the settler into Tony Sukar, Terrell May and Bunny Afoa. He'll play at 41 out from the line. They go back that short side. Robson getting in behind the ruck. He'll play at 29 from the line, 21 in from touch. They come that left edge again on tackle 5. Sam Walker flicks the boot underneath it. Almost taken there. Egan Butcher, who's come on the field. That could have been something, but Jareem Buller climbs higher. There's the 4th change for the Chooks. Tigers trying to work it out of their end. Skelton will play at 8 from the line. Oh, a little fumble there from Tupou. He holds on to it, though, and he'll play at 12 out. Now Luai out of dummy half, gives it on to Sakuru. 3 tries in 2 NRL games. Not a bad start to his career. Carlene's getting behind those Chooks. So played now by Tupou. That's tackle 5, and they'll kick it from inside their 30. A booming kick, but still 65 on the fly, and it's taken on the 30. Smith charges back up and over the 40. He'll play this 4 short of halfway. You just feel like the Roosters going to come home with a wet sail here. Hugo Savala skipping in behind the ruck where he's met by May and Afoa. He'll play it 5 metres into attacking territory. Radley, Nafahu White. Gives it on to Siwa Wong, who is wrapped now by Samuela Fainu and Api Coruscant. Jerome Luai was in there as well. He goes to play the ball, loses it on a player's knee. Penalty comes. Reece Robson takes the quick tap. And the ball batted out of his hands by Alex Seyfarth. 1-on-1 knocked back. That is probably the best thing Alex Seyfarth's done in his NRL career. No disrespect to the man, but that's outstanding. And here come the Tigers again on tackle 1. That'll be tackle 2 now on their 30. Alex Seyfarth here beautifully bats it out backwards in that 1-on-1. How's that? I'll play it now. On tackle 3, Terrell May sends Egan Butcher flying. They get the offload away, and here comes Jareem Buller. He's wrapped up by Nafahu White. Api Coruscant to Seyfarth. Seyfarth to Madden. Madden gives it at the line to Fainu. That's Samuela Fainu. And he'll play it 5 metres into the attacking territory. Luai filling in at dummy half. Madden will kick from 44 out. Ramsey beats the first defender, beats the second one in Coruscant, gets around Tupou, but Tupou grabs him by the tail of the jersey and drags him down. 5 in from touch, 30 out from the line on tackle 1. Robert Toyer, a good run. Roosters all of a sudden look like they've eaten their Popeyes spinach. It's got more of a spring. Here comes Nat Butcher, ranging his way crossfield and forwards, up over halfway on tackle 3. They need 2 tries, the Roosters, and we're down to 10.5 minutes to go. Here they come, Savala for Smith. Smith tries to take Skelton on the outside. Goes to ground. That's tackle 4. 28 out from the line, 3 in from touch. Walker probes at the line, then sends it to Radley. Radley floats it over the top to Toya. Wong bats it on to Toya. Toya gives it to Wanganitawaza. He skips inside Seyfarth. Beats Luai. He's going to try and power his way over here. Mark Wanganitawaza. Can he get it down? I think he's lost it before he got it down. In the in-goal. He doesn't look convinced. His teammates do, but Ashley Klein is. Ashley Klein points to the spot. I'll definitely review this, but for the time being, 24-20 with a kick to come. Wanganitawaza, does he have the Roosters' 4th try here? If he does, the Tigers need to ask some questions about their defence, but I feel like that's a question that's been raised multiple times this year. What a game we've got on our hands. Wanganitawaza gets past 1, gets out of the tackle of Luai. And then you've got Buller and Sakuru. He's short there. He rolls over. Keeps on rolling over. Does he get it down here or does he lose it? He reaches over. Oh, he's lost that. No try. Surely no try. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Big thank you to those of you who already have. Helping us to grow this platform. I think we'll be going back here. Surely. Waiting for the call. They can't give this. No control. There we go. Upstairs it goes. So 9 minutes to go. The Roosters now. So it's no try. 24 points to 16. It stays. 8 minutes 56 on the clock. Yeah, look, that would have been some try if he had managed to score that. So, Skelton takes it forward from the 20-metre restart here, and that'll be tackle 1. They'll play it 25 out from their line. Herbert. The Roosters need to find something big here. 9:45 on the clock. Time ticking down. Great to have you all along here. This is going to be some sort of finish. Herbert slow to his feet. I think he thinks he's been hit high. Ashley Klein just checking him. It's the Owen report. Let's have a look here. Is it Victor the Inflictor? It is. Of course it is. Well, last night, Lecker the Wrecker and Victor the Inflictor. 2 candidates for Run Nation in the future. Victor Radley on report. A penalty for the Tigers. They'll be happy. Jock Madden seems to be in a hurry. I don't know that I would be. Trying to chew up a bit of time here. Under 10 minutes remaining. They find touch on halfway, the Tigers. So Sakura takes the tap, gives it to Madden, gives it on to Samuela Fainu. And Tedesco. Being very nervous watching on with that Mitch Orbison sitting next to him. No, Jake Friend it was. Jake Friend. Now they'll come out. Terrell May, 8 metres into the attacking territory. Coruscant drifts across field, gives it underneath to Sione Fainu, who's back out there. Coruscant again. Madden. Luai. Sakuru steps back infield and he'll play it now. 16 in from touch on the 30-metre line. That's tackle 4. Coruscant to Luai. Luai floating across field. Gives it out to Madden. Madden gives it on again. Buller. They've got the numbers if they can shift. The Roosters have slid and covered here as Herbert has to cut back in against Zavala and Walker. And he'll play this 18 out from the line, 8 in from touch. Madden's going to kick back to that right corner. Cody Ramsey takes it cleanly and gets through a hole. Skips past one. Can't skip past Jock Madden, though. Will be slammed down by Patrick Herbert on the 20. They need to get a quick play the ball and keep it rolling, the Roosters. 12 in from touch. Now Smith will take a run forward. He runs into Sione Fainu and only picks up about 4 to 5 metres. Plays at 26 out from the line. Nat Butcher. Chopped by Samuela Fainu. Tigers holding on here. 8-point margin, crucial. Now they get to Toya on the outside. He's charging up towards halfway, dragging Luai and Sakuru with him. He's over halfway, gets a good quick play the ball. Cherry Evans out of dummy half, fires it to Radley. Radley onto Nafahu White. Nafahu White drifting across, gives it to Ramsey. He gives it on the outside to Fiketti now. Fiketti skips back infield. He's looking for support, doesn't need to. He keeps stepping people. He's chopped from behind, though, by Tony Sukar. That'll be tackle 5. He wanted 6 more there, not getting it. Sam Walker sends it across to Radley. Radley, an awful kick. It's gone backwards. Nwangani Tawaze somehow catches that. Thank God he's an athlete. Siwa Wong gives it back to Radley. Don't kick again, Victor. Nat Butcher, don't you kick either. Gives it to Nwangani Tawaze. He slices through one tackle, slices through a second. Flicks it inside Walker. Walker's going to get there. Razzle-dazzle rugby league for the Roosters. This one will be a try. And it's 24 points to 20 with a kick to come. Mark Nwangani Tawaze becomes try assist provider after somehow defusing one of the ugliest kicks you'll ever see. Victor Radley will not have a kicking licence granted to him anytime soon. 24 points to 20. The kick, not inconsequential, but not the end of the world either. Victor Radley literally kicked that, looking to kick the corner, and he kicked it backwards. Nwangani Tawaze had to leap for it just inside the touchline. And that Butcher ran out of options. Nwangani Tawaze got back up off the deck, went to kick, got past Coruscant, got past Samuela Fainu, then Drew 3 in, flick past to Sam Walker, who outpaced Luai to the try line. He's given the assists instead of the tries. For you, G. Giving the assists instead of the tries. Sammy Walker gets the try. I think your multi's on the ropes at best. Can't have back-to-back, unfortunately, my friend. So, Sam Walker now. 14 in from touch, 22 back. Hits this one. Shaves it inside the right upright. My goodness, that looked nervy. 24-22. The Roosters still trail by 2, still work to do, but they're coming home, as we said, with a wet sail now. How can they play through here? Can they get on top? I'm going to have to adjust this this curtain, I think, for this sunlight that's coming in. We've got enough cord, we do. That should do the trick. There we go, 24-22. Great to have you all tuning along. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well. 6 minutes to go here. Don't go anywhere. Don't look away. We bring you plenty more rugby league. As I said, only 25 matches of NRL to go in this season, if my maths is correct, after this one. Crazy to think. Gotten to this point through 25 rounds. As it sits at the moment, the Roosters are third on the ladder. A try will take them to first with 2 rounds to play. Victor Radley going forward now. He'll play it on tackle 3 over the 40. He'll play 42 out from his own line, just to the left of centre field. Now Nat Butcher trying to pump the legs and get himself over halfway. They push him back here. Pole and Sione Finer, who played a metre short of halfway. That's tackle 4. Sam Walker. Cody Ramsey slips 1 tackle, slips 2, gives it to Savala. He was taken before he had the ball there. Italian Cherry Evans wants Sione Finer, I think it was, sin bin. Now the Roosters, the big question with 5 minutes on the clock. Do you take the 2 and level it up, or do you go for the try? Let me know. What do you think? That was Gerald Skelton in the end. I saw the 5. I thought it was 15. It was jersey 5. Bunker's not weighing in on it. They're going to go for goal, the Chooks. 34 out, 15 in from touch. The Roosters going for goal. Five minutes on the clock. Ashley Klein's called time off here, so Savala Marky Mark 13 plus. Yeah, well, you need 3 tries in 4.5 minutes. So, Sam Walker, a huge kick here. 15 in from touch, 34 back. It's on his favoured side. He hits it. He's slotted it straight over the black dot. And we're all locked up at 24 all. The Roosters going to win it in regular time. Will it go to Golden Point? Once it. So 24 all. Like a bit of use it. HC wants a bit of Golden Point. Tigers kick us off. You can vote in the poll and let us know what you think. The Fahu White takes it back. He'll play it on the 20. Cherry Evans at dummy half. Nawanganitawaze just shuffling around. Not a lot on offer. He's pinned on his back. 24 out from the line. That's tackle 2. Look for Cherry Evans to really play his hand here, I think. Nat Butcher driving forward. I think the experienced players like Cherry Evans and Coruscant are the 2 keys. Now Radley. Pushing forward. Bumps off Coruscant. Taking Luai with him. Luai wants his players to drop out. He thought he had a chance on a one-on-one strip there. Radley plays it 7 metres short of halfway. Nafahu White up over halfway. That's tackle 5. We've got 3 minutes 20 left. The Roosters should get another set, if not 2. Cherry Evans kicks it long. Going to get forward and put the pressure on Tupou. He's running it back, runs into Siwa Wong and Robert Toya. This is a big defensive set, but discipline's key as well. Luai. Sakuru. They drag him back, and he'll play it 14 out from his own line on tackle 2 here. 3 minutes to go. Wonderful to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well. Be along for all of your live watch-alongs as we push forward into the future across the back end of the NRL season. Plenty of Super League, a bit of NRLWs. We'll have a few of the State Cup games during semi-finals, potentially 2. Now Luai. They shift it wide. Sakuru brought down on the 30, and that's tackle 5. He's 8 metres in from touch on his 30-metre line. Cherry Evans getting up. They want to put pressure on the kicker here in Madden. Madden kicks long. Coming across the cover is Ramsey. He takes it 24 out from his own line, racing forward here. Trying to get them into prime field position. He'll play it 44 out from his line, centre field on tackle 1. Great place to start what could be their final set of the game. Now Smith. He'll take it up over halfway on tackle 2. He'll play it 2 metres into the attacking half, 17 in from touch. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to jump into those comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Nafahu White gets the offload away. Terrell May's taken it. He's intercepted the offload, Terrell May. And now the Tigers, they're 3 metres into the attacking half. Could they set up for a field goal here? Pole. He's going to be tackled on tackle 2. 37 out from the line. The Roosters can't afford to give away 6 mauls here because it's going to give them too many metres and set them up for a field goal. They're going to be in good territory as it is. Tackle 3 now. 32 out with Terrell May. Coruscant gives it to Seyfarth. Radley, a good tackle. Over the top, Nat Butcher. That's tackle 4. They're 25 from the line. Do they go now? They go the left-hand side. Jareen Buller dancing around. And they're going to go back here and tell Alex Seyfarth. They've got Victor Radley. Victor Radley's been told to go for a HIA with 1:19 on the clock. Trainer's going to slow him right down here. Not sure how they knew that. It was that tackle. That very much looks like someone gamifying the system. Daily drop goal. I'll tell you what, the Tigers are going to be in position here. Tackle 4. 22 out from the line, just to the left of the uprights. Everything's been held up. Do they go now? No, they push to the left. I'll take one more. I'll take it 17 out from the line. Madden set. Pole. I hope his field goal kicking is better than his goal kicking. He hits the drop goal. Did it go to the right? No, it didn't. He's hit the drop goal. Jock Madden. Tigers lead 25-24. There we go. Jock Madden can't kick a conversion attempt, but he kicks a field goal. To be fair, the Tigers have scored more tries in this game. 5 tries to 4. Madden curled away late, but snuck inside that right upright as he looked at it. And with 1:01 on the clock, it's 25-24. Roosters have to get this kickoff back. Tigers will be ready for it. Nawanganitawaze surely the target at 25-24. Here they go. Short kickoff, high and wide. Nawanganitawaze batted back, though, over the top there. Jareen Buller back to Jerome Luai. And the Tigers with 50 seconds to go. Oh, Jerome Luai's got a convenient hamstring cramp. That's a surprise. He'll take his time. The clock stopped, though. 46 on the clock. They started again. Alex Seyfarth. The Tigers with the upset, or one of the upsets of the season here. He'll play it now. 37 seconds on the clock. That's tackle 2. Terrell May will take a scoot. They want 6 more. They're not going to get it there. That's tackle 3. Terrell May plays it 28 seconds on the clock. Coruscant gives it to Fanua Pole. Fanua Pole charging forward. They try to get the one-on-one strip through Robson. He'll play it with 20 seconds on the clock. Coruscant now for Seyfarth. Seyfarth stepping, skipping, driving, falling. That's tackle 5, holding his nose. Alex Seyfarth, just play the ball. Clock stopped with 10 on the clock. Coruscant drills it into touch. And with 6 seconds on the clock, the Roosters need to get the ball in and play it quickly here. The Hooters going to go, though. No, the clock stopped. Captain's challenge with a second left. Challenge unsuccessful, and Ashley Klein says that's full time. Tigers win it 25-24. What about that? Great to have you all along for the ride. Make sure if you haven't already, please hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. What about that? That is huge for the Roosters. It means they stay third. It's huge for the Wars. They're now in the box seat to claim the minor premiership. Destiny in their own control. Wonderful time. Wonderful result for the Tigers. Not many would have seen that coming. A double to Skelton, a try to Sakuru, a try to Coruscant, and a try to Tony Sukar. Goal kicking not their forte today, as they missed 3 from the boot of Jock Madden. Api Coruscant got 2, and then the field goal was successful from Jock Madden. For the Roosters, 2 tries to Billy Smith, a try to Robert Toyer, and a try to Sam Walker. Sam Walker 3 from 4 conversions and the penalty goal. But that is where it washes up, 25-24. Hard to believe that that is the case. But it is. The Tigers get the win, a crucial one. And what a journey we've been on. Big thank you to you all for tuning in. That's been a game and a half. Certainly great to watch. If you haven't already, please hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. As I said, we'll be covering off most of the remaining 25 games of the NRL season, plus more footy. And we'll have our weekly episodes too, of course. We'll be back tomorrow with our round recap and review. And then we'll have the piece as well on Tuesday with Team List Tuesday. We'll have our Thursday team lists and thoughts, tips and thoughts, on Thursday. And then we'll be back again Thursday night and into it for the penultimate round of the NRLW. It's all happening here. Great to have you all. Benji looks like someone stole his lollies. I don't think he does now, so he's happy and up and about. So, wonderful work from the Tigers. It wasn't pretty, but they get the job done. So, a result and a half for them. Tigers win this one. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you all again very, very soon. Make sure if you haven't, as I said, hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel, and we'll catch you very shortly on another NRL watch along on one of our weekly eps.